Ladies and gentlemen, so we were kind of wondering when we'd see 6-star featured hero crystals. I thought it was still going to be another couple of months, but turns out it's going to be just under 2 weeks. They are going to be arriving on Tuesday, March the 27th. So yeah, that's pretty interesting, and they're going to work in a similar way to the 5-star featured hero crystals at the moment, which, you know, aren't preferable over the old system. But one of the interesting things that they're doing with the 6-star featured hero crystal is, as well as the 6 most recent champions, they are also adding in a few characters that are not yet available as a 6-star, and some pretty interesting ones at that. So let's go through the list of the 24 champions that are going to be in this crystal, and it's going to be the cost of 15,000 6-star shards here. Now, in terms of the mutant class, we have Bishop, who seems alright. You know, he doesn't seem too insane, but doesn't seem too bad either. Also got Storm, Cable, and Beast, so like some fairly mediocre mutants there. But to be honest, I think most people will be happy with a lot of those characters as a 6-star, but really not too ideal. And then in terms of the skill, we have Killmonger being added in there with the Winter Soldier synergy. That is going to be very nice. I think Killmonger, even unawakened, he's going to be a great pull as a 6-star. We have Hawkeye as well, who I don't think Hawkeye is currently available in the standard 6-star pull. I might be wrong on that. But yeah, 6-star Hawkeye, man, that'd be pretty badass. For Ragnarok, if you could get for Ragnarok awakened, he would be a great 6-star champion. But yeah, it's getting him awakened that is the trouble there. And we got the standard Kingpin, who's available in the 10k crystal as well, which is, yeah, not the best one. Okay to get, though. And then we have the power of a million suns himself. We've got Sentry, who I imagine, even though he's a new character, a lot of people probably want to avoid. Then we have Void, who is, I think, in a very similar boat to Thor Ragnarok, where, you know, if you get Void as a 6-star, happy days, but, you know, you're not really going to be able to use him too effectively until you get him awakened, and it might be a bit of a while off for that one. But this is, I think, probably the best character in this crystal, a little bit arguably with one of the new Mystic characters that we'll talk about in a second. But Hulk Ragnarok, man, 6-star Hulk Ragnarok, this character, he does not need to be awakened to have like all of his core utility and just be an amazing counter for Magic Mephisto Dormammu. So yeah, that is going to be an awesome 6-star champion to pull. I think that's who I'm going for, man. That's who I'd love to get out of this crystal. That'd be my number one, but yeah, I think it's still going to be like another month or two till we can, you know, get 15k shards to open this crystal. And then we have Luke Cage up next. Yes, solid science option there. So 3 out of 4 of the science options, pretty decent. Then we move on to the Mystic, where Iron Fist and Juggernaut, they're in the standard 10k pool, but we have 2 new ones. We got Guillotine, who's not too bad. Like she's alright, a bit better than an Iron Fist and Juggernaut, I would say, unless you get Juggernaut awakened for Alliance War Defense. But Unduped, you know, got a little bit of firepower on her there. And also Morningstar, man, 6-star Morningstar. I think some people are going to go crazy for that. Morningstar doesn't need to be awakened necessarily to be an insanely badass character, and I really like Morningstar, man. I think she's super cool. So being able to you know, pull a Morningstar that starts off at the rank 4 equivalent level and also has the additional adrenaline mechanic, that would be really badass. So I think Morningstar and Hulk Ragnarok, when I eventually get around to opening these crystals, I think they're the top 2. Killmonger's pretty up there as well, but there are quite a few decent ones. And in the Cosmic, we've got Hela, again, brand new character, so that's really awesome. Hela's a great option to get on Jeeps, so that would be a top pull as well. Drax as well, he's not in the 10k crystal, so that's pretty decent there. We also have Angela, who's awesome, arguably the best option from the 10k crystal at the moment. Then we have King Groot, who not really what you want to see pop up. Then in terms of tech, we have like 4 absolute bangers from the tech class. We've got Sentinel, Yondu, Nebula, Green Goblin, all, yeah, pretty decent champions like to get from the 6-star crystal. So overall, you know, the pool is looking much nicer. I wish this was the standard like 10k pool, man. That'd be so decent if it was. But I, for one, I think it's worth, for a lot of people that, you know, aren't overly going to benefit for a lot of the characters in the regular 10k port at the moment, I think it is worth going for, but at the end of the day, man, a gamble's a gamble, so you could spend 5,000 additional shards and get something like a King Groot or Juggernaut or Iron Fist that you could have paid 10k for, but it's that chance of the Hulk Ragnarok or the Morning Star or the Killmonger or the Hela or the Sentinel. Like, there's some really decent options in here. So yeah, I think I'm going to go for the 15k gamble. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what are you thinking about the brand new 6-star featured hero crystals coming in just under 2 weeks time? Are you excited for them? Are you not too excited? Which character do you think is going to be the best character in the 6-star featured hero crystal pool? Let me know in the comments below. But apart from that, thank you so much for watching. Link to the forum post will be in the description of the video if you want to check it out. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.